I'm gonna keep it real with you. You might be too emotionally available when you're trying to attract a girl, whether you're in the courting process, whether you're trying to get this girl to initially go out on a date with you. Maybe you guys have been dating for a little while, and now you have divulged your hand to this girl. When you are doing this, you are killing the mystery, guys. Women like a man who is emotionally unavailable. Doesn't make sense, right? Because all the rom-coms that she watches and the TV shows like General Hospital and the Grey's Anatomy says that, oh, a man needs to be open about his feelings. He has to tell her everything. He has to say, oh, I like you so much. You know, if we like each other, doesn't that sound good? If I like her and she likes me, we should just let each other know, and boom, we'll fucking ride in the sunset. It don't work like that, bro. You gotta create some mystery about yourself. Guys, you can't be too emotional when it comes to women. You gotta let them be emotional with you. You are killing your attraction. You are actually probably repelling women away when you are too emotionally available, bro. And why does this happen? Why do we become, soft in her eyes? Like, why do we start talking about our feelings? Why do we start discussing, how we like this girl? You probably think that, well, if I'm open with her, she'll actually understand me and she knows me. She'll get to appreciate who I am as a person. Guys, we live two different experiences. She's living a female experience. You will never experience that. You will never experience how it's like to have all those options, how to be treated like a princess. You don't have that luxury, bro. You're a man. You got to build yourself up. You got to remain strong and resilient. That is what attracted her to you in the first place, because you weren't so open about yourself. You weren't, so thirsty about getting with her. Think about it. Think about the last time you pulled a girl. You weren't like, oh my gosh, so giddy and so happy when you guys were talking. Like, nah, you were probably chill, laid back. She came up to you. She was talking to you. You was like, cool, take it or leave it. Like, I could really care less whether this girl likes me or not. I don't really care. You really shouldn't care. But the thing is, guys, most of men are screwing up their chances with girls, especially in the beginning phases, because you are romanticizing what you have with her so much. You shouldn't try to romanticize everything, guys. That's her job. Let her fill in those gaps. She wants a dude that is stoic, that is not so easily available. Because what happens when you tell a girl and you show so much interest right away with the girl? You are killing the mystery. You are letting her feel like, well, I already got him, so why the fuck am I gonna try to want him? Why would I want him? I already got him. It's done. There's no more excitement there. Women need the thrill of her chasing you. And how do you do that? You're the guy that's just not so emotionally available. You're the guy that is not wanting to see her all the time. That is not romanticizing your relationship all the time. And when I say that, guys, obviously there's times where, yes, you gotta sprinkle in some dates. You gotta sprinkle in some time when you see her or chill with her. Maybe you guys get done smashing. All right, bro, here and there, hold her a little bit. Let her know, like, yo, she's a woman, you're a man, and you have that ability to hold her and have her feel comfortable. But if you're doing that all the time, eventually she's gonna be like, well, he's kind of weak because all he wants to do is just be laid out with me. Like, he should be out there building an empire. He should be out there grinding. He should be out there hustling. But here and there, when you sprinkle romance in the relationship, she appreciates that more. She's gonna appreciate it when you buy her flowers out of the blue. Maybe like 4 months it's been the last time since you got her flowers. All right? Because it's the guys that bombard their girlfriends with gifts and flowers all the time. Well, guess what? Those girls, now they kind of expect those gifts. They expect the flowers. They expect their boyfriend to massage their feet. When in reality, you could just be sporadic, be random. She'll never know the next time she's gonna get a gift from you out of the blue. She appreciates that more, bro. And she's gonna appreciate you more. Because you're not soft. You don't have to buy her love with gifts. You don't have to let her know all the time, oh, I love you, I'm thinking about you. It's those guys that screw up their relationship, especially in the beginning phases, guys. You gotta refrain from doing this. I know it's in your nature to want to just let a girl know you like her. It's in your nature to be romantic with a woman. Back in the day, that's what we had to do. I think that's kind of written in our code because, you know, back in the day, that was the right thing to do to attract a girl. You had to court her. You had to let her know, yo, I have intentions with you. You had to ask her father for her hand. I wish it could be like that, guys. But guess what? The reality is we don't live in that world no more. So you got to understand how to play the game. And it's the game they built. But now, guys, we're becoming the masters at it. Why would you even want to be emotional all the time with her, guys? Think about it. Like, if you guys are in a relationship together, if you've ever experienced this, you being with the woman all the time, she's going to be all feminine. When you're in your masculine, when you are a man, you are not so easily a pushover. You are stoic. You are masculine. You have strength about yourself. She's going to be in that role of being feminine where she could just be herself, be all girly. You know, she'll play all the romantic music, play the romantic movies and stuff. And you, when you're with her, y'all hook up. It's a good thing. You're masculine or feminine, and it intertwines with one another. It works. But when you're acting like a woman, you're acting like all feminine. You're in your emotions. You're so romantic. Oh, I love you. And oh my God, I'm crying for you. Like, what's gonna happen? She's gonna think, wow, like I'm really with a bitch right now. I'm with the phony. I'm with the punk. He played me. When I tell you guys to focus on yourself, to actually work on becoming a better man, you know, that takes focus. That takes masculine drive. That takes determination. That will bring out your masculine, guys. So don't always surround yourself around femininity things like music and the movies and these YouTube videos of these girls telling you, well, you gotta be with a man who is emotionally content and he's able to tell me about his feelings. Guys, no, those relationships don't ever work. Matter of fact, if it is in that position, she's probably more in the masculine and you are in a feminine stance, and that will just never work. Do you want to feel feminized when you're with your girl? Do you want her to wear the pants, or do you want to be the leader? You say what goes on, you lead her, you protect her, you provide. That gives you a sense of pride, guys. For me, at least. Don't be so emotional. She is going to get repelled. You are going to push her in the arms of a dude that does not care. A masculine guy who's about himself, who puts himself first. Don't worry about these chicks, man. Let them bring the feminine energy to you, bro. Don't stress it. If you made it this far in my video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and follow my Instagram and my Twitter down below, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's continue to excel every day.